Cop Car Coffee, Season 6, Episode
5.
5.
Take 2.
Take 2. Action.
Check. 1.
DDT didn't want to wear his hair the same way he did last week. That's why we had
DDT.
to start over. And
Exactly.
you got the audio going this time
Yeah.
well?
That's why it's take 2.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to roll on the... I
That's
rolled on
all
the
good.
video, but I forgot to roll on
That's all good.
the audio.
I got you distracted talking about your hairstyle change.
You did.
Back to the original.
It's what the kids call chopped.
The old
one.
Last week's version. Chopped,
Yeah.
Whereas
Chopped means it's not good.
the rest of us call it the Dumb and Dumber style.
Exactly.
It's exactly what it looked like.
Chopped means it's not good.
Yeah. And to our audio listeners, our solo audio listeners, to get a actual image of what we're talking about, feel free to check us out on our new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check us at Cop Car Coffee Podcast, the Cop Car Coffee Podcast on
Is that
YouTube.
the actual label? The Cop Car Coffee Podcast.
Yes.
On YouTube.
Because
there was a time, and it still might be happening, where just the audio that I post to Podbean gets copied over onto a YouTube audio. So don't be confused with that.
No, exactly.
Yeah. DDT is now fully responsible for producing and getting out there the live action video that some of you, I think we had 2 people actually watch.
I might have watched it twice.
Well, at least we know it works. Maybe you'll be the first.
It does work.
And then
we had more than that, actually.
Well, then we can refer to you as the viewer. Because as we know, Dean M, the listener. The listener, apparently the guy that you said won a prize on a local radio station.
Yes.
We just sent a query out to the listener.
Did you ask him?
To see if, in fact, it is true or not.
Yeah.
We're doing a show now, listener, and DDT thinks he won something on the radio. Details, please.
Yeah.
Yes, DDT is correct. I won a $100 gift card at St. Louis Bar and Grill on Friday for being the 34th caller.
Yeah. And the actual 34th caller, apparently.
That's fantastic.
When are we going?
Listener.
When are we going?
Proving my point that it had nothing to do with sports knowledge or prognosticating skills.
It did.
All it had to do was being the 34th caller.
No, but he had to answer the question right.
Well done. Oh, DDT now says that there was a question you had to answer.
Yeah.
What was the question? By the way, you're live on the air right now.
He's live without being live.
So
what do you got this week? While we wait for the listener to get back.
For the listener's response. First of all, I'm just thinking, how far would $100 get you at St. Louis Bar and Grill? Couple pounds of wings and a
pitcher
and a pitcher of Coke.
Pitcher of beer,
maybe.
Beera for Dean.
We kind of forgot that this is still the precast, so
yes, we did.
Why don't we? Because that's a wonderful transition, actually, into one of our topics, which reminds me that we are indeed in the precast.
3.5 minutes.
Because we're gonna talk. Yeah, hey, there's no rules on Cop Car Coffee. The video version.
We've already lost them.
We've got Mexican restaurants. Okay. Hockey costs money. We've got two wonderful picks this week. Neither one of them that appropriate for a Lanark pick, to be honest, but they're really good, and we want to talk about them. The Federales and their budget, maybe we'll get to that. That's probably the least exciting thing on my list anyways.
But it's the most exciting thing on people's...
I don't know. And then we're going to talk more food, a couple local restaurants, and how amazing they are if you're ever in town, if you're one of the Podbean skis
and we should talk about travel. Talking about travel.
Yeah. And in fact, if you do want to travel, you might consider using a travel app, which is something we'll also talk about today.
Well, talk about travel destinations.
Travel destinations,
Las
travel
Vegas,
apps, big scale,
Paris,
Las Vegas,
Nice,
Europe, Paris, Nice, Rome. Or local travel apps that we might call traffic apps that just help you get around town.
Yeah.
And how DDT is part of a niche group on some weird app I've never heard of. But while the rest of us use Apple and Google Maps, there are other ones apparently.
Yes.
All right. So that's what you have to look forward to today. I know I'm super excited to get into this.
Warning. This podcast will be an injurious waste of your time. Warning.
This podcast will be an injurious waste of your time.
Yeah, good morning. I'll take a medium with 2 sugar and a medium regular, please. Are you excited, DDT?
Commander Duff, how are you?
I'm great.
Excellent.
Good morning, everyone.
That was a long, drawn-out precast.
Well, it was forgotten, basically. I kind of got going there and forgot.
You did.
Well, it's because of this whole listener thing, and I'm not used to texting back and forth and stuff.
So we should, now that we're actually into the podcast, we should promote our YouTube channel,
which is
once again the Cop Car Coffee Podcast on YouTube.
You sure it's the Cop Car Coffee
Yes, it is.
Podcast? Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Not to be confused with the audio. That's simply
the audio. This is the video version.
Yeah, the audio simply has been copying over for years, and the odd.
You can see our
the odd listener catches it that way.
You can see our 2 mugs, literally.
Yeah. And Darcy's, and DDT's.
And DDT's
haircut back to normal.
Chopped haircut last week.
Yeah, but compared to the
watch last week's
chopped
episode.
haircut, that would have been season 6, episode 4.
4.
Okay.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm good.
Lots of snow out there.
It's actually not a lot of snow, but it's the worst amount of snow in our
Ottawa.
city, because whenever you get 1 or 2 centimeters in this city, it gets packed into pure ice.
It gets slick, eh?
It's a rough commute on a Sunday morning. Yeah.
It's pretty slick.
It's very slick. And they don't salt it or plow it when it's so little. And like I say, it gets packed into ice, and it's messy. There's not a lot of traffic out there, thank goodness. I was up and back from the gym.
Oh, you went to the gym this morning.
Something you could try sometime, DDT.
Oh, I know, my wife's been after me.
Yeah, and grabbed our Timmies on the way back, and it was safe enough because I was going very slow in the CRV with the snow tires.
Oh, you have the CRV.
Front-wheel drive. All-wheel drive, I guess.
Probably all-wheel drive.
Yeah, it's even better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't have to go that slow.
When I was turning in the parking lot, I was kind of testing it.
Oh, were you?
At speed with no cars around.
Yeah.
And when I went to turn just a little bit to the left, it still kept going straight.
Ah, okay.
So I wasn't going to take any chances on the roads.
There you go.
Yeah. Do you think it could have handled turns at speed, do you?
Yeah. Well, a little bit, yeah. Yeah. All-wheel drive.
I don't think I was going more than like 20 kilometers an hour probably, and it was slipping.
Well, like you said, it does get packed down to ice.
Packed down to ice, yeah.
Yeah,
what do you want to get into first, DDT?
Well, speaking of driving around.
Let's do the driving.
Yeah.
We're working backwards if you caught the precast.
Yeah, exactly. What apps do you use to get around the city?
So I use, it's funny, it seems to automatically go to Apple Maps anytime I punch in a direction.
Yeah.
Which I like. But I find Google Maps even better.
Really?
Yeah. When I do choose Google Maps, I find it is accurate. It gives me options like you talked about in your other one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I like the view. I like everything about it. And Google Maps seems to be integrated with other maps. So I'll give you an example. When I went geocaching yesterday, right on the geocaching app, you can, hit your geocache. And if you're really far away from it, it will suggest driving routes to get close to it. And their preferred travel app would be Google Maps.
Ah, okay.
So I got reminded how good that is. And that's the one I've been using most recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, no complaints.
So I use one called Waze.
Waze.
Which I think a lot of people use.
W-A-Z?
Z-E or Z-E.
W-A-Z?
Z-E. Z-E.
Waze. Okay.
Yeah. But I don't understand it all the time.
Of course.
The one thing I do like it.
Is there math involved in there somehow?
And there must be math involved. They must calculate it somehow.
Yeah, okay. You don't like it? Well, you like it, but you don't understand.
Well, I have a love-hate relationship with it.
Okay.
Yeah. At times I love it. At times I really hate it.
Does it give you warnings when there's like speed traps or photo radar and all that? Okay.
Yeah, it does.
So Google Maps does a very good job of that compared to Apple Maps, I find. Yeah.
Well, it gives you a warning. It tells you when there's something on the road, or if there's an accident ahead, or if there are cops up ahead.
So I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
I did use your Waze app
I know
years ago when you brought it up, and I thought it was stupid, really.
Years ago. It was like last week.
Oh, year? No. Last week. It was at least a year ago or more.
My lid.
And it was summertime. Yeah, and I wasn't as easily impressed as you were. You seem to be the kind of guy that can really get taken with bells and whistles and shiny things.
Well, you know what's good about the Waze app is it gives you different voices. You know, on Google or probably Apple.
Can you not do that on Google?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure you can.
The one that I'm using now is like a nice calming. It actually calms you down when you're driving. Now take a deep breath.
Oh, really? It talks like that?
Yeah.
You probably need that.
I need that for sure. Sitting in the Ottawa, Ontario, Canada traffic.
In this city, you need
with
that.
So you went out to the East End yesterday.
I did.
Did you go by the 417?
God, no.
Oh, that's smart. Very smart.
No, and neither did my daughter, who had an event to go to last night. No way.
Very smart.
So we were geocaching, as I mentioned.
SMRT.
There's a
very
show.
Smart.
There's a show topic someday, geocaching.
Okay.
Around the speaking of new topics, around the lovely village of Manotick. No, God, no. Merrickville, sorry. Not that Manotick isn't nice. It used to be. Merrickville. What a nice spot.
Not Lanark?
No. So Merrickville is in Lanark County. Am I not mistaken? Or
no,
Dundas.
It's in
Leeds,
Leeds.
All that. Yeah.
Grenfell.
It's very close to Lanark County because it's very close to Smith Falls.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
is Smith Falls in Lanark County?
Smith Falls is in Lanark County for sure.
Is it really?
Portions of it, at least. Absolutely.
I thought it was in Ottawa.
Anywho, we can do the Lanark geography lesson another day as well. Merrickville's lovely. Walked around a little bit, but caught some nice geocaches all around there. Yeah. And back to the question asked, we had to get from there to a hockey arena in East Ottawa.
I forgot the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, how I got there,
right.
Which way.
Yeah.
So when we punched it in, 417 was an option. And, dude, it was red.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking short.
Yeah.
Like, it was red for kilometers,
yeah.
right? So it kindly suggested we avoid that. Right. And it was a lot of turning, but it was kind of neat. We kind of ended up taking, rights and lefts all the way kind of from way south of the city and then onto the 417 east of
where the slowdown was.
East of the old 17 or whatever it is, the road into Orleans, right? Yeah. Stagecoach Road and Snake Island Road.
You went all that way.
Cars and Osgood, all these places. Yeah. Really neat kind of a ride, though. Yeah. And, it took an hour and 5 minutes or something, which was fine to go 70 kilometers or whatever. So, anyways, it all worked out well. Thanks for apps, right? I never would have probably known that route. And had I have ever tried the 417, coming back after the game, we were fine on the 417 heading west, but the traffic was painful for the folks coming eastbound. So I feel so, but like, what if you don't know this stupid city and its traffic? It would have taken people hours to get through that.
Went to my dad's.
Not on the 417.
I took the 417, and they had it down to one lane.
Yeah.
What, like, for our listener?
What are you thinking, though? Why?
For our listeners, like, what is the traffic situation in your city? Because when they have the major highway, the only
I would argue Ottawa has the worst traffic now in North America.
Well, when they're still working on the highway or the freeway, and they have it down to one lane on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
So I got off at Carling Avenue.
Okay.
I went up Carling. It was nice. It was good. I thought I'll get back on at Parkdale.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the buggers had closed off Parkdale on-ramp.
Don't get back on, man.
Like,
just
what the hell?
Going east.
I should have.
You should have took Hunt Club right across the city and then come in.
Yeah, I know.
The way I did, kind of, because you're going to Blackburn Hamlet out there.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a disaster.
Yeah, it was bad. And even coming home,
how many folks have we?
A little bit.
Yeah, have we turned off visiting our fair city?
Don't drive in Ottawa.
Rumblings about
if you come
traffic.
to the city of Ottawa, don't drive. Don't rent a car.
Don't rent a car.
Don't take the LRT.
No. Like,
how do you get a walk?
But how do you
stay downtown and walk?
How do you get from like the four things actually worth seeing? They're all spread out, right? We want them to go to the brew table, but they're probably going to stay downtown.
Stay downtown.
Like, it's brutal.
So getting back to the app.
Yeah, back to the app.
So I take the Waze.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with it. I always thought that it's supposed to take you when the routes are not good, like, give you the shortest way there. And that could mean taking shortcuts through streets. It does that sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But 90% of the time, it takes me right to the 417, right in the middle of the traffic.
It's a crapshoot.
But I don't know. Is that the fastest way? It's hard to know. Because if the other ways are just as bad, I don't know.
I think if the apps are constantly running the data, if there's a fresh accident and it gets reported, and it gets then suggested to you that you take a different route, it can be highly advantageous.
Well, one of the things about Waze is that it's up to people to report, right? So people will report where there's traffic.
Yeah.
And you can say light traffic, you can say standstill or heavy traffic.
Yeah.
And then I think the Waze app should determine which way you go based on that. Mm-hmm. But like I said, 90% of the time, it still takes me on the 417, which I'm thinking, is that still the fastest way?
Because I think it is. I think nowadays there's enough people that will get off it. Like I would bet you dollars to donuts yesterday. The amount of people trying to get off the Queensway.
That was the thing.
At Woodruff and Pinecrest and places like that.
No.
Forget it. You get off there.
I got off.
Everything else is a zoo.
I got off
probably.
at Carling.
Yeah.
And there was... Usually that does happen right at Carling.
You gotta
but
really...
it wasn't backed up?
No, it's wild. Anyhow, quick update from the listener.
Here we go.
In terms of whether it was skilled-based in any way. No. They just wanted the 34th caller because they were recognizing Stephen Holliday's debut with the Senators.
Yes.
Holidays.
Right.
Who used to wear number 34 and now I guess is wearing 83. Thank you, Mr. Listener, for this riveting update on your $100 for St. Louis Bar and Grill. I wonder how much. Oh, I already asked that.
Yeah.
What would it get them?
Yeah, exactly.
I tell you what, $100 would get you at
the brew table,
Cosmos.
Oh, okay, right. Just to wrap up the.
Let's wrap that up.
Yeah, the app thing.
Yeah, please.
If you have an app that you're using, good listeners.
Oh God, let us know.
Good listener, and that's Dean. Let me know.
Yeah, maybe there is. Maybe there is. Maybe there is a great app out there. Maybe there's something.
Maybe there's
something
exactly.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
What is it? What's the email? You can either put it in the comments.
What's the email? You're in charge of all this.
You can put it in the comment.
Yeah, you can put it in the comments
on YouTube, or you can email us at something with car coffee in it.
You can figure it out probably.
Yeah,
put it this way: if the listener really wants to get a hold of us, they'll get a hold of us. Yeah. There's multiple platforms.
Is there?
Right through Podbean, you can.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right through your YouTube. There is an email out there somewhere. We have an X account still.
Because JB
has
not given up the
I couldn't tell
email.
You. Is he even involved in this show in any way?
I don't know, but he wanted the login.
He gets the odd shout out from you, but yeah.
He wanted the login information.
Yeah. So we like to talk food, as you know, a lot on this show.
Yeah, probably too much.
Which is fine, I think.
You think it's fine?
Of course it is, because
Where do we lose? We gotta analyze. Where do we lose the listener?
The listener is locked in.
Is he
for the entire show?
Is the listener off after the precast?
Not the listener, no. But it could be the reason why we don't get additional listeners. Additional listeners probably give us, 6-7 minutes, and then they're
like, what
the
done. Crap is this? Eh?
Yeah. But
regardless,
those that appreciate good food, they listen.
Regardless, we still have fun doing it.
Yeah, at times. At times. I want to shout out, and I know over 6 seasons.
Yes.
Over 6 seasons, we've definitely gave this local restaurateur a shout out or two. And it's Cosmos Greek on Greenbank Road here in Ottawa.
If you ever get to Ottawa?
And you don't mind suffering through the traffic and you can get to Greenbank Road in the West End.
Your hunt club.
You will have some of the best Greek food you've ever had at one of the best prices humanly possible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the service is specifically what I want to give a shout out to now, because I think when we mentioned them before, it was probably just great food and great price.
Yeah.
I was in the neck of the woods of Greenbank on Thursday. I'm in charge of dinners, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
how did you get to be in charge of dinners, by the way?
I'm usually the first one home.
Oh, is that how it goes?
I figure who's ever home first needs to be making dinner.
Yeah,
Plus,
so
I like dinner and I get hungry early.
So wasn't your other half working from home for a while?
Yeah, for sure.
So technically,
but
she
some people
would
that
have been at home.
Here's something for you guys and the listener. Some people that actually work at home, you know what?
Do work?
They actually work.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so she can't just go cook dinner when she's working.
Technically, she was first at home.
Well, technically, she never left on those days.
Exactly.
But yeah, is she working? Yeah. So how about I rephrase it? Who's ever done work first can get dinner going.
Okay.
Plus, I enjoy dinner. I find it's a great time of day. I turn on the CBC, and
ouch.
maybe I should be turn on
the fake
TSN
news.
1200 and winning $100 like our listener.
Exactly.
But no, I like my CBC and
turn on the fake news.
Yeah. Oh, the TSN? What?
CBC
fake news.
Fake news.
Oh, you don't like the CBC?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
I wasn't sure what you thought was fake
a lot
news.
of people will. Oh, fake news, CBC.
I love so much variety of news. I think anytime anyone calls news fake, they're biased, obviously, and they won't give it a chance. I think you have to listen to all news before you can make your own opinions, which I do. I listen to everything, especially in the car on the satellite app. Anywho, Cosmos. I go in there on Thursday, and it was quieter. It was like 3:45, 4 o'clock, something like that, before the dinner rush. Just before the rush. Yeah. And the owner, I can't remember his name. We're always chatting
Cosmo?
when we go in there. Maybe it's Cosmo Kramer. He sees me looking at the menu. He's like, well, what do you want today? I'm like, I actually don't know. Well, tell me who you feeding. What are you feeding? Mm-hmm. I'm like, well, we usually get the family meal. Right? It's fantastic. You get 8 skewers of chicken, tons of rice, tons of these deep fried potatoes, which are fantastic. They're like big fat fries, but crispy. Huge Greek salad with all the fixings, the tzatziki, the dressing, pita bread. God, I'm probably missing something else. You get all this stuff, right? And it's forever. This used to be $44.
Yeah.
Okay. And as everything has went through the roof in prices, right? You would think, and I've seen things double. Mm-hmm. Like my other favorite used to be the shawarma family meal at another place, garlic and onion, which I probably mentioned. Fantastic. And it might have been around that price too. We all know what those are now.
Yeah.
Like those are, like I think the family meal now for a good shawarma is like $60 or $80, right?
Yeah.
It's through the roof. But again, no judgment there. Costs have went up, whatever. These guys... 44 to 50. It's $50 now for a family meal.
Okay.
They've went up $6. Everyone else seems to have went up like 100%, right? Doubling.
Yeah.
Some math for you. I'll let you soak that in. So point being, the price is still excellent, and you may think $50 is a lot of meal for a family, or a lot of cost for a family meal, but compared to everything else, no way, right?
No, $50.
It's great now.
Days,
50's now. 50's the new 44 from like 5 years ago.
Yeah. 50.
So I'm looking at
the
it.
new 40.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? We love the family meal, but really, it's just 2 of us.
Yeah.
He's like, well, how about a half family meal? I'm like, well, I didn't know you served that. He's like, yeah, of course. It's not on the menu or whatever, but yeah, we'll give you half of everything, even half the price. I'm like, well, he should have made a joke, but not half the price. But no, I said, sign me up, sold. So he's throwing it all together, 4 chicken skewers, and they're generous. It's more than half of everything else, I would say.
Yeah.
It's more than half of everything else.
Yeah.
So you get loaded down with everything, 4 or 5 boxes in a big old bag, and it's like, $29 taxes in everything.
Yeah.
And then he goes, so this is the funny part, right? This is the service part.
Here's the kicker.
Here's the
punchline.
Here's the punchline. So you're down family? Like what's, I'm like, yeah, the kids are gone, it's just me and the wife. And then he's asking me questions like, oh, is it better spending more time with the wife? Is it less? All these questions. And we're just shooting the shit for a bit. And then I'm like, well, I wasn't fully honest, right? I'm like, my daughter is still, I don't know why I even brought this up. I said, my daughter.
Why did you lie in the first place?
Yeah, I know. It's like he caught me in a lie. There's only two of us. But I can rationalize it, right?
Yeah.
So she's back on a work term from Waterloo. Yeah. So technically, it's not just the two of us. It's a busy house still. And I said, but she's a vegetarian. And we're tired of trying to accommodate her meals at night. Exactly. I said, so we don't really think about her when we're even doing this. He's like, get over here. So I start walking back to the cash. Yeah. He goes behind the kitchen there and he scoops out like 20 nice hot falafel balls. Mm-hmm. And I said, falafel? I always mess this up.
Yeah,
falafels? Little
falafel.
Bite-sized little
Do you feel awful?
Vegetarian treats.
Do you feel awful?
Yeah. I'm not into, So, free of charge. He's like, give her these. Tell her these are from Cosmos. Here you go. And I'm like, dude, that's so nice of you, right?
Yeah.
And they're fresh. He's just had some sort of catering order. He's got hundreds of these things ready to go.
Nice. Fresh
falafels into the box and back home. So yeah, half chicken family meal for $29.
Yeah.
Big stack of these friggin' falafels. I tried one. They're friggin' scrumptious.
Nice.
Dipped in the tzatziki. Wow. Yeah, so my daughter was pretty happy with that, and
I guess.
Yeah, just again, I can't speak highly enough of these guys.
Yeah,
family-run business, super affordable, great food.
Yeah,
I'm sure the listeners had it, and maybe even you, DDT.
I have.
Have you ever had Cosmos?
Yeah.
It's a bit out of the way for you, but
after your recommendation,
after I mentioned it before, probably.
Yeah, it was really good.
It's fantastic.
Yeah. I will go there if we ever get Greek next time.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
Or just like time it on your route home is what I'd say.
Oh, I could do that too.
Swing over there, pick it up on the way home.
Yeah.
Because you talk about the cost of food and stuff. Like, my wife sometimes struggles with like anything.
Isn't she the accountant?
Yeah, but here it's a mindset, and I try to convince people of this, and I often just give up.
She struggles with the math.
Well, it's the mindset. Eating out, or no. Let's say anything you don't prepare yourself, she pictures as being expensive. Whether it's takeout, going out, ordering.
It's usually true.
It can be. It depends on what you're eating at home versus out. Like if I do a nice friggin' roast tonight or a couple of steaks and fries and salad, that's not a cheap meal at home, right? Mm-hmm. It depends whether it's big feet of fish or something. No, it's never.
Well, if you compare it to, as you know, and maybe the listener knows, I do the good food packages.
Exactly.
So I'm paying about $11, $12, $13 per serving.
Per serving.
Yeah.
So that's a great example.
Two servings, about $26.
Okay.
For a week.
So that's my point, right? $26 per week.
Yeah.
Total? What do you mean? For how many servings?
Sorry, no, my bad. Sorry.
My quick
it's
point.
$26 per meal times 4 meals.
2 servings.
So it's about $100 a week.
So it's about $13 a meal, a dinner.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So my point is $30, okay, for the Cosmos taxes in, half family chicken meal. Right, is 3 servings, so $10 a serving, and it's fantastic.
Yeah,
and you're not cooking, so you can't. Sure, could you make something cheaper at home? Yeah. Yesterday for lunch we had bacon and egg sandwiches and soup. Right,
that's cheaper.
Doesn't sound that sexy, but it was a wonderful meal. But it was probably less than $11 a serving.
Yeah.
Right. But it depends. So it depends. My whole point is just
sometimes I get 3 servings out of the
good
foods.
Like my point is it's nice to eat out every now and then or get takeout, and it doesn't have to be super expensive. And at home, eating in can be expensive with the cost of things these days.
Yeah.
Right. If you try to make a nice meal at home with decent meat, for sure, it's not going to be cheap.
Well, if you're trying to cook beef.
Yeah.
Beef is expensive these days.
Yeah, I haven't bought a steak in a long time.
Oh, yeah, and who buys steak these days, right? Maybe the listener.
The listener probably does.
The listener is,
Yeah. We're heavy on the listener today, the poor guy.
He's well off.
Some of my favorite sausages from the butchery, they are now almost $3 per sausage.
See?
And I was telling the wife yesterday, I remember when those were around $1 a sausage.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Go put that in your
Food
pipe
inflation,
and smoke
eh?
it. It's food inflation.
Yeah.
Is it still cheaper than going out and having a burger at a restaurant? Probably.
Well, I went out with my son the other day for lunch downtown.
Nice. Son number one.
Son number one. Number one son.
Number one.
I looked up, there's a smash burger place.
Yes.
Around the corner from me.
Okay.
But you're looking at about $14-15 for a burger.
With fries.
I didn't see what it came with.
Oh my God.
So I
had to have come with
that.
fries. No, it had to have come with fries.
Yeah, I better.
But even then, yeah, no, it's ridiculous.
Expensive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Wendy's.
We
combos,
did not go there, by the way.
Oh, you didn't.
But
go
in the
Smash.
end, it still cost me $30.
Yeah. Hey, I still
feed them.
that's wild. Like I still say, one of the best deals in town is the brew table if you want a nice meal.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna go down from downtown.
No, of course not.
No.
You could. Yeah. Well,
I could use my Waze app.
Spin. To get down. Well, you guys are both on a tight lunch schedule.
I was. I had to get back up on Parliament Hill.
Oh God. Yeah. For the budget.
That wasn't for the budget, but speaking of the budget,
I thought it was perfect timing. But
it was good.
Tell us about
segue.
the budget, DDT.
Well, I don't know. What are your thoughts on the budget?
My thoughts on the budget are budgets seem to be, at least federal nation budgets seem to be increasingly insignificant.
How do you mean?
Nobody cares about them anymore.
But should we? That's the question.
If the budget was,
should we care about it?
Was a great budget or a crap budget, or if the budget was putting us tremendously in debt or providing a tremendous surplus, if the budget was, smelling great or smelling terrible, at the end of the day, does it affect our lives?
It does.
It does not.
I think it does.
Does it noticeably affect our?
Well, I think.
Like, how has my life changed based on the federal budget from this point last year to now, or a year from now?
Well, we just talked about food inflation.
Yeah.
Right.
So you think that is strictly the federal budget?
Well, there's a lot that
and what they spend on determines food costs.
No, but it
you know what I think affects food costs? The weather in Mexico.
A lot of here's the thing. A lot of things affect food costs, right? But my point is inflation. A lot of it is driven by fiscal policy, in that borrowing money will cause inflation, right? Because you have more money floating around. This is my question.
I don't know.
Well, here's the problem. I think you're right.
Cheaper this year than last year.
I think you're right, because most people will. I don't understand.
No, we don't. But we will act like we do for you.
For Carney.
Yeah. Prime Minister Carney.
Our Prime Minister, Mark.
You can call Polyev, but
Mark
when
Carnage,
you're talking
Carney.
about the Prime Minister, let's show some respect.
The Right Honorable Mark
Minister
Carnage,
Nice.
Carney. Well, I don't know what I was going to say.
Me neither.
You got me off topic
You're trying to teach us about the budget.
No, but
Dr. DDT.
So he changed some operational and capital spending.
Now you know how I feel every week.
I don't understand it.
Times.
Do you understand it?
How I fight through your distractions.
No, but do I understand? Does anybody understand? If you're not in the financial or an accountant, maybe your other half understands this.
We broached this
but
subject.
Most people, you're right, do not understand how this works.
But we broached this subject a while ago, and I think the biggest mistake we can make is taking our household understandings of a budget and trying to apply it at the national level. It's not the same at all. If we can't keep our budget balanced in the house, we go into debt that we have consequences for. We have to actually eventually deal with it. And some people can't, right? You're going to say which will it doesn't. It's not happening.
The government will have consequences of
that's where I
money.
disagree for a country like Canada. I think if you're a country like Greece, who has F all, for lack of a better description, right? You can beep out the F all.
Except Greek food.
Yeah. Okay, great point. Canadian Greek food, real Canadian feta cheese. What does Greece have, right? They have probably a wonderful tourism industry. They have wonderful food. They got great weather. But where is the substance that that they can sell the world, right? Why is the world investing in Greece? And
Well,
I'm not picking on Greece. I'm just
Yes, you are.
I'm giving it as an example of how a country can fail. Because didn't they run into a huge financial crisis a while ago, and they were bailed out by their neighbors and stuff just for stability?
Bailed out by the EU.
Yeah. So I don't think the States, Canada, Russia, Saudi Arabia, I think there's countries out there with tremendous natural wealth and value and people wealth, like just skills to create things and whatnot, right?
So what happened?
Well, hang on, let me just finish my point. So this debt we talk about, somebody is servicing it. You taught me this yesterday, and that all makes sense and everything. But at the end of the day, you will always probably get investors helping with debt when they see all of what you have. We've got forests and water, and we've got I don't know why everybody keeps saying Venezuela and Saudi Arabia oil reserves. We have more freaking oil in the ground in Alberta than anywhere. Something like 900 billion barrels.
Third.
Check it out,
it's
dude.
Venezuela.
Go on The Economist and check out their
I did recently.
reserves of oil. No way, dude. Yeah. Canada has more oil than anyone.
No, Venezuela does.
Even if though we take your erroneous data and we're third, that's a ton of oil. That's one thing. That's one thing.
You're right.
Oil, one.
But
minerals, forest, and you compare that to Venezuela or Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia doesn't have water. They don't have minerals. They don't have forests. They don't have intellectual skills.
So here's the thing.
We never have to worry about becoming a Greece, even if we're financially mismanaged.
I understand
that's my point.
Well, I understand your point, and you're right to a certain extent. However, if you do not extract that oil from the ground, or if you do not export that tree to wherever, then you don't.
You're not realizing. You're not really income of
exactly. And this has been the problem for Canada. Over the, I don't know, since the National Energy Program that the first Trudeau brought in, right?
Right.
You've got to get the oil out of the ground and into places where people need it. Mm-hmm. One is the States. Now they're talking about overseas and all this stuff.
It's going to happen.
But, well, is it? That's the question. Because you've got...
Well, none of this happens overnight.
You've got the PM. Sure. No, it's not going to happen overnight. You've got the PM, who is known for his environmental, I don't know, net zero
is he really? I think he's
ideologies.
This guy is a trapeze artist, man.
Yeah,
and you gotta like it. Really,
and then
he is walking a tightrope.
Yeah, and then you've got the provinces like BC.
Yeah,
their premier David Eby.
Yeah,
right now, who's kind of putting the kibosh on getting a pipeline run through BC. Yeah, then you've got groups like the Indigenous.
Yeah.
First Nations people.
Oh, there's lots.
Some of them, not all of them. Some of them do not want to see that.
I know.
So this is the problem.
Lots of stakeholders. Yeah.
Exactly. So we have. I think Canada, like you said, number one is Russia in the world. I think they have something like $75 trillion of energy and minerals.
Russia.
Yeah, Canada is number two.
Energy. Okay.
Yeah,
you're lumping everything in there.
Well, Canada is number two.
Okay.
I believe Canada is number two. Russia's one.
Yeah.
Russia number one. Canada patui.
Why are you using that accent for that?
I'm if anybody is
getting bored.
If anybody was, back in the day watching wrestling, they'll get that. They'll get that. They'll get that reference.
Piper days.
Exactly.
I wonder who that is. We'll leave that out there.
That was the Iron Sheik, by the way. Back from the wrestling. Remember that?
I think I remember that.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is that you've got to get it out of the ground or whatever to people that want it. And what's happening in Canada is we don't have that. So that's my first point on that.
Yeah. So how does that concern you, though, about the cost of our living day to day?
Well, the second point is now you've got his last budget came in at almost $80 billion deficit.
Okay.
So the deficit is not what the debt is. The debt is somewhere around almost $2 trillion.
Wow.
in Canada.
Yeah.
The deficit is the difference between obviously what they spend, the government, and what they bring in.
Yeah. Year to year.
Year to year.
Yeah.
So we're this year
deficit after deficit after deficit adds to the overall
debt. Exactly.
Yeah.
So what happens there is, for the debt, they put out like bonds or whatever.
Yeah.
And people will buy these. So usually it's countries.
Yeah.
That hold a lot of the debt. So, for example, I think China holds a lot of American debt, although they've been selling it off a lot recently as well.
Okay.
So, and then when you have so much, you have to find people to keep investing.
Yeah.
So, and that ties back into, yes, we have a lot of stuff in the ground. So that must be where
Greece ran into trouble, because who the heck's going to keep investing in
Greece?
That
Nobody.
When they're paying their civil servants and
that's the other thing,
all this money.
Their civil servant outnumbered almost the private sector.
That's right. In a country that has no essential
wealth, other than really tourism and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're right.
It's different than here, is my point.
It is different.
Okay.
But if we don't get that stuff out of the ground, then it's the same.
Yeah.
Now our civil service as well has increased exponentially over the last number of years.
Yeah.
Where I think it's 1 in 4 now works for in some type of government. I'm not talking just federal. I'm talking federal, provincial, and municipal.
Yeah, okay.
1 in 4 people.
Okay.
But the deficit, so you pay back the interest on what people buy into your debt.
It's kind of the first thing that gets paid.
Yeah. So now
that's outperforming probably what we pay into healthcare.
It is. So it's about
everything else.
$47 billion annually.
Yeah. So does that suck?
Which is more than healthcare. Yeah. So if you keep borrowing, and debt financing, it does in a way.
It's inefficient at the least.
Well, be like your home.
Yeah.
Because if you, let's say you're maxing out your credit card, you go get another one to pay off that one. It's like.
But that's where
in the end, it's going to come home to roost.
I don't think there's roosting at that level.
Because you got to have you've got the ratings companies, like I was just telling you yesterday, Fitch, for example, is thinking about downgrading Canadian. I don't know if they've done it yet.
I don't know if they will.
But they came out and said they were going to downgrade. And that doesn't help, because then you want to attract the number one investors, right?
Yeah, but wouldn't there just, couldn't you just you could almost, I don't know, nationalize or privatize something right away and make billions back on it, couldn't you?
I don't know. But
the pipeline, for instance. If the friggin' pipeline gets built and they Petro-Canada it almost like in the old days, wasn't that a Crown Corp?
It was.
Why not do something like that? Not that I'm ever promoting this level of pure socialism, but wouldn't that fix everything right there?
Well, if you look at it
billions of dollars.
If you look at it where, Scandinavian countries like Norway, for example, they have their sovereign
wealth fund. I didn't want to get into that today. It just
but
makes me sad.
Just saying.
Makes me sad.
Yes, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be public. It can be private, as long as the shovels get in.
Especially if they buy it,
and then they pay.
Right?
If they're going to pay taxes on the income they make and stuff like that.
They pay fees for using it. I don't know.
My point is, it's a
no-brainer.
Yeah, they got to get it out of the ground. But I don't know. He's going around saying, "Oh, they want this, they want that," but we can't get it there because
I don't know.
But
back to the budget. I mean, it's so. The fact is, I don't think people care anymore. People are more concerned, about their household budget.
Well,
people that rent, people that are just trying to get by.
My original point
they
was,
don't listen to the stupid federal budget. It's not.
Well, my original
to them.
point was, if you are getting that much money out there, then you have more money chasing fewer goods, which causes inflation.
Well, I get that.
Right. So yes, government does contribute to inflation.
Yeah.
With the way they do their policies.
But I'm almost wondering.
But there is, like you said, there is a lot more that goes into food inflation than just there's inflation on fuel for the trucks, or there's taxes, or
everything.
Yeah. Well, like you said, maybe there's a drought somewhere.
No, it's
in Mexico.
Yeah, but you get fatigued of it, right? It's like budget fatigue. I don't think people care. I don't think people.
But maybe they should care a little bit more.
But if they cared, even how's that going to change it?
Well, it'd change your voting.
I could say, I care about the federal budget.
It might change your voting. if you said, "Well, liberals are spending like a drunken sailor,"
defeated, though. That's where I just feel defeated.
Liberals are spending like a drunken sailor.
We don't have fiscally conscious parties anymore.
No, that's true.
You can't say the conservatives would. God,
that's true.
I know it's provincial, but does Ford run a balanced budget these days?
I don't know what Ford
I think he's trying. He might be, actually.
I don't know.
But the first couple times...
he's given away...
first couple times he ran huge deficits.
Yeah. He's given away provincial assets. Let's put it that way.
And I think...
People are not happy about that.
No, I know. I think, that's a whole other...
Yeah. Whole other discussion.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our political...
You made me talk all about that in between my two restaurant picks.
Well, here's a funny thing.
Yeah.
Just one last point on this.
On the budget.
So I found this kind of funny. So Elizabeth May...
Oh, yeah.
The leader of the Green Party. Right.
Because the budget needs to pass, and you need more votes that agree with it than don't.
Exactly. Right? And there's a minority parliament. Yeah. So the Liberals have
Liberals need extra votes.
Exactly. To pass it through.
Yeah.
So Elizabeth May, the week before the vote,
yeah,
I was standing right in front of her when she did this.
So Elizabeth May is the leader of the Green Party.
She is the only Green member of Parliament in Canada. The other guy lost.
Yeah.
There was two of them before.
Yeah.
Anyway, she had the budget book in their hand. She was giving an impromptu scrum, as they call it, in the media. And she had the budget, and she's like, "I'm not voting for this budget." And she threw it on the ground, and she started stomping on the budget.
Very theatrical.
It was very theatrical. And then a few days later,
she voted for it. Yeah. So she got wooed by Prime Minister Carney.
Apparently, yeah. We made some promises.
Politics. I'm not against that level of politicking, I guess. I mean,
but she's one of the ones.
I sure don't want an election, which would happen if the budget failed, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But she's one of the ones that doesn't want the pipelines, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously, Green Party.
I don't know. I don't know. She's actually been very pragmatic at times over the years, like understanding that there were some things that needed to be in place, at least temporarily, in their views to make longer term fixes. And I don't think anybody, including her, thinks we're all going to plug in our car tomorrow and get around town. It's just not even possible.
No, I know.
Right?
Exactly.
But yeah, developing your green alternatives as you still make money off the oil, which is there. I mean, what's wrong with that? Gradually going from one to the other.
Yeah. So that's the extent of our political talk. Good listener.
We almost need a disclaimer for that, like we used to have in the old days for investing.
Well, yes, our political. Let's do
disclaimer is entertainment purposes.
Entertainment purposes.
Because don't go telling your friends and family that you understand how the budget works after that discussion, or debt. Or anything, deficits, anything.
Yeah.
So Chuck's Restaurant would be my other one.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if we've ever talked about Chuck's before.
Chuck's Roadhouse.
Chuck's Roadhouse.
We keep,
is
you know what? Like
chain.
we give so many shout outs.
Yeah, you think we could get something back,
like some monetary or something. I don't know.
A beverage at the brew table, even.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ooh, I did get something free at the brew table.
Oh, you did.
Remember that?
What?
Had nothing to do with the show.
Oh.
I brought a group over for a reservation one night.
Oh, nice.
And the owner gave me a couple of passes to the Canada Beer Festival. Was it? Something like that. $40 passes.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was nice.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I got
sometimes got something.
I got a 20% discount at Value Village yesterday.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, I dropped some stuff off. They gave me a little coupon for 20% off, so I went in and bought a coat.
Oh, just like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
20% off.
You should
subscribe. $25.
Yeah, but subscribe to be a member, and you will get wonderful discounts almost weekly emailed to you.
Huh.
So don't be a sucker that goes to Value Village and doesn't have a coupon of some kind.
Yeah.
Because you should never be paying the price that it's.
Well, because it's so expensive at Value Village. Right?
It can be. Your coat probably wasn't cheap.
No, it was for my number two son. Number three child. Yeah. It was a Old Navy puffer jacket.
He was into he wanted the puffers. And you found one there.
Yeah, it was $25.
Ah, perfect. Good for
with
you.
my 20% off, it came out just $20.
Perfect.
With taxes.
And he's a kid, so you shouldn't have paid tax on kids' clothing either. Eh?
Really?
You don't pay taxes on kids' clothing. No.
You don't?
No, not at all.
I didn't know that. No, this was an adult jacket.
Size.
Yeah, he's
okay,
adult.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. I didn't know you shopped there. I love that store.
We call it Le Village.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were in.
I haven't been there in a while. Like I don't like they changed their. They used to have change rooms there, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they used to have
change
rooms there.
Rooms at a what do you call it? A thrift store.
Thrift store,
yeah.
but they had the change rooms there.
Yeah.
So I went in one time. So you go there. I try on a couple pair of jeans, and then I take the one that fit the best, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I would never try on jeans at a thrift store. But
why not?
You be you.
Why not?
Because they're from someone else. Dirty.
Yeah, but they're all washed first.
They're not all washed first.
Yeah, they do.
No way.
You don't think?
God, no.
Oh, I thought they did.
That explains a lot, DDT. Remember that rash you were complaining about for weeks? I wonder if
we have
that
to cut that part
out. This is
rash?
This is life. This is life stories.
Life skills.
That's
life.
all good.
Yeah.
No. As he checks the timing on the cut here to see.
No, I'm not going to cut. I don't like cutting things out. You know that.
Well, you have to sometimes. If you
especially
feel
self-deprecating.
If you feel
I like that
is inappropriate or
it's not inappropriate.
Demeaning to you personally that you tried on secondhand jeans and got a rash, then that's up to you.
Well, I don't know. I thought they washed them.
I don't think they do.
Oh.
No, I don't think they do.
Well, here's the deal. Anyway, here's the deal. So you.
I think if they come and they actually see bugs on them or something, or if they smell or they're really dirty, I don't think they put them out.
Oh.
But if they're reasonably clean, then I think they just throw them out.
Mm.
And that's why, to answer your question, why they don't have change rooms, because they don't want to be involved with that stuff anymore.
No, but I think, okay, so they used to have change rooms.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I went in there, tried a couple pair on. Okay, here's one that fits, good, looks good, buy it, whatever. So one time I went in there with my number 2 son, number 3 child.
Listen to you and your numbers today.
And and I picked out 6 pairs of jeans that I wanted to try on.
Wow.
Right? And I go, there's no change room anymore.
No.
Yeah. I'm like, well, what do I do? Well, you have to buy them and then take them home, and whenever you doesn't fit or whatever.
I don't think they take them back either, though. You should.
No, they give you a credit, like they give you a store credit for the.
That's cool. Okay.
Well, I don't want that.
Don't you know your size though?
Yeah, I know my size.
Like you're not changing.
But sometimes the jeans they fit.
Okay, you gotta you take a bit of a chance. For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want a store credit. I don't want my money back or whatever.
Okay.
So I put them all back. But anyway, yesterday went in for the jack. I think what was happening actually was people were stealing stuff in the change room.
That's possible too, which is sad. If you're
already
if you're in that position when you're in a thrift store and you're stealing $12 jeans, I don't know. Yeah, I feel for those folks.
Exactly. I guess. Like, just ask me. I'll buy them for you.
Would you? Just like that.
It's $12. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Not buy everyone.
Pay it forward. Not everybody.
Not buy everyone that wants $12 jeans.
But if somebody ran out and they were like, "That guy's stealing," it's like, I'll buy it. $12.
Okay, you heard it here first, everybody. Let
Pay
DDT know your jean size.
Yeah, and then go and steal them at
send us.
the
Well,
thrift store.
No, just say, look, I would have, but here's my size. I live in Budapest, and just ship them. Eh?
I didn't say I'd pay shipping costs.
Oh, okay. I live in Carlton Place, and
I'll drop them off.
Drop them off.
Yeah.
Are we going to talk about Chuck's or not? You keep avoiding me on it.
Well, what's going on with Chuck's Roadhouse?
So Chuck's Roadhouse overtook a failing business right here in our Canada South
which is
Plaza.
Probably oversaturated, right? Indian restaurants these days.
Well, if you want to commiserate why, maybe, who knows?
There's probably
But the one before that wasn't Indian, and the one before that wasn't Indian, and nothing has lasted there that long.
No, that's true.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
And but no, there are a lot of Indian restaurants in Canada now, which I love, and
but maybe too many.
Too many, perhaps too many, because there's not enough people that eat Indian food maybe in Canada. Yeah.
Well, I think there's a lot, but I still think that per capita, there's too many.
Yeah, well,
per capita.
Obviously, maybe because that one didn't cut it. So Chuck's came in, which is a brand chain.
Yeah. And
they're famous for, cheap steaks and simple foods and things like that, cheap beverages.
Yeah.
And I swear what is genius with this place, it's packed. It's the place to be. At 9 p.m., they have a happy hour.
Ooh.
At 9 p.m. every night. And it's half-price apps and cheaper drinks.
Good luck trying to get in. You're drowning out your audio when you're banging.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So shout out to Chuck's for just livening up the the sad, sleepy suburban scene in a sad, sleepy city in general.
Yeah, in Canada.
So you can't. My daughter was heading out with some buddies there on Friday night. They could not get in. They could not get into Chuck's.
I know.
And that happened to me once as well after the Friday night soccer in the fall. We headed into Chuck's and we could not get into Chuck's because it was full.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
Yeah, at 9 o'clock. So genius marketing, half price apps.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be there. It's brought a lot of life to the little plaza.
Yeah.
And
well, I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I just think like people, well, again, costs, inflation, people want a deal. People want the perception at the very least that they are getting a deal.
Yeah.
Who knows? Like I'm not just devil's advocate here. Maybe you get a regular app for whatever cost, and maybe your half price app is a little bit smaller or something. Yeah, exactly. So it's a huge hit. You can't get in, I guess, if you don't get there early.
Well, like what time do you think you'd have to go?
It.
6? And then you'd have to stay there all night?
Even then, that place looks looks busy for a regular dinner. I bet you could get in probably at 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Do they want a turnover, though?
I don't know.
Like, do they turn over the tables?
I don't know
what I mean?
I don't know. Like I said, I've only been there once, and it was good. Yeah. It's not somewhere I crave to go. If I was younger and I could stay awake later than 9 o'clock, I think it'd be a blast. Like I do love their chicken wings.
Yeah.
They have great wings. They have great nachos. So, God, maybe some night if we're up past 9 and we think we could get in, we should go. Like it's great.
I'm never up. I'm up actually past 9.
You're up late.
Yeah, I'm usually up.
Yeah, I'm not a late bird in any way.
Yeah.
But anyways, I wanted to say shout out to Chuck's, a success story here in Canada South, and if you are listening in Ontario, anyways, I think there's probably a Chuck's near you. They seem to be everywhere now.
Yeah. It's
it's not a bad. Yeah. I mean, it's not your AAA, butchery 1-inch thick steak or anything, but you can get a steak, for $20 or something.
Where do you think they get the steak?
Brazil or Mexico, probably.
Think,
Yeah. We import a lot of our beef from there now, sadly.
I know.
At least the cheap beef, right?
Exactly.
Anyhow.
That's good. Chuck's
and Cosmos.
There's your food recommendations for this week. If you're ever in the Ottawa area.
Yeah. Now, working backwards, listener. My God, how long have we been talking?
We're a little blue in the tooth.
An hour?
Almost.
Yeah, okay. Well, my number one topic I wanted to talk about was Mexican restaurants. Don't even interrupt me for anything else. Okay, what?
What do you think the optimal podcast time is?
50 minutes.
50, eh?
Yeah, we need to get it under an hour. Yeah, so let's aim for that next week.
Like friggin' Joe Rogan and stuff, they go for like hours.
We're not Joe Rogan, but what we need...
We're aspiring to Joe Rogan.
This is what we need, right? An actual freaking clock on the wall, and we can pace it properly. I don't think we do a good job in that at all.
Well, I got the time right here.
Yeah, but I don't. I have no idea.
You can look. Can you see that?
No.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Oh.
So a nice clock on the wall, even...
Should I give you like a wrap-up thing for when you're doing your Tony
Gabriel?
The
video's there. You've got the stuff you deal with there. A clock behind the video. A clock up there would be perfect.
Okay.
A timer.
A timer, yeah.
And then we aim for 50 minutes. I think that would help tremendously.
All right. And I can give you the wrap-up?
You wouldn't even need to, because I could help guide the wrap-up when we get to 45 minutes.
So you're going to time out like we've talked for Tony Gabriel 10 minutes on this segment.
This is all Tony Gabriel this week. I've got too many picks here, too many dashes. Haven't even got to picks. Right?
I know.
So we could estimate 5 or 6 good things to talk about, right? For 5-10 minutes each.
Yeah.
I love my Mexican restaurants, and we were reminiscing the other day about two of the best. Well, I was reminiscing with my wife. I was telling you about it.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant. Okay.
Reminiscing was...
I thought you meant us.
We were reminiscing the event itself that we both enjoyed.
I got you. I thought you were meaning us.
You were lucky enough just to hear about it.
Our pre-podcast coffee yesterday.
The listener probably doesn't remember that we often meet Saturdays for coffee.
That's true.
And we painstakingly discuss possible topics for the show on Sunday.
No, we don't.
Sadly, I don't even know the name of either of these. I'm going to give you my top 2 right away.
Okay. Do it.
I'll give you the location as well.
We talk a lot about food on this podcast.
This is a foodie.
We're more of a food podcast.
We need to market it more for food
I don't know.
Keep asking, what do we do? How do we?
I don't know about
we gotta
that.
somehow celebrate the fact that we talk food so much, because people love food. Maybe we call it the Food Cast or something after today. Sevierville, Tennessee.
Sevierville. Why do they call it Sevierville?
Oh, why do they call it Ottawa? Why do they call it Edmonton?
No, but is it like something severe? Is going on
Sevierville, Tennessee.
Severe.
Probably a place
Ville.
you may or may not have heard of. What? Oh yeah, on our way to Nashville, I think, for a spring break trip, and we hit Sevierville and stayed there. There was a water park, whatnot, blah blah blah. We wanted Mexican food, and we just winged it. Okay, this was before apps were that really useful. Well, there were apps, but I think we just winged it. We drove out. We found this strip mall. We saw, nice I think it was like a neon cactus light sombrero, whatever. It's very typical to lure you in, right?
Yeah.
So we go into this place with low expectations, let's say.
Okay. Yeah.
And to this day, probably the best Mexican food I've ever had.
There you go. Wow, what was it called?
I will make a point. I already told you, I don't know the name, but I will make a point of trying to figure out the name of this place, seeing if they're still around.
I wonder if there was something that we could use to
figure that out. We could give them a call, like Hotel Jefe.
Right
just see how they're doing in Sevierville. Yeah. So we walk into this place, my wife and I and two smallish kids. They were definitely in the little
1 and 2?
Little rugrat stage. Yeah, 1 and 2. Yep. And we all loved our Mexican food, though, and we still do. So we sit down. They bring over the chip, salsa, and guac right away, free, right? Amazing.
It's nice.
That's not even a thing anymore, hardly anymore, right?
Exactly.
Amazing guac
Talk
and
about
chips
food
and salsa.
inflation.
I asked for a beer, right? I get a Blue Moon on draft. I'm thinking of just a little couple Blue Moon. It was $4.99 for this. And I didn't look that closely. I just thought it was probably just a small beer. Yeah. This thing was a stein of beer. It was a liter of beer for $4.99. Yeah. Ice cold with the orange in the top. Yeah. One of the best beer I've ever had.
Nice.
And then
una cerveza.
It was unreal. And then we went on to order our usual kind of mix of Mexican food, right? We had some enchiladas. We had some quesadilla. I just probably went for my chicken fajitas, loaded. I think I got a mix that night. Chicken and beef. Anyways, it was a feast, okay?
Nice.
This food was phenomenal.
Nice.
And the cost was amazing.
There you go. Back to cost.
That's what makes the whole thing so great, right? Yeah. You're eating
you're also talking...
Because I will compare that very briefly to another restaurant we love, which is called the Border Grill at Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas. Fantastic Mexican food, but very expensive.
Yeah.
Right? So... Yeah. Cost does play into the overall feeling you get when you leave, right?
Yeah.
So if you leave and you're like, God, that was a lot of money, it's not a great feeling. Right?
Yeah.
But anyway,
that's true. I experienced that a lot.
I know. So do we all do. Yeah. So I commit to trying to find the name of this place because it was fantastic. And it'd be fun to give them a shout out, even if nobody's even listening or wants to go there.
Google. Mexican
restaurant in Sevierville, Tennessee.
In a strip mall.
Watch there be more than one, too, But it was fantastic. And then the other one was just from an even earlier time period, probably before kids, when on one of our early trips to Vegas, where we just stumbled across another one. I think this was actually a chain, though, in Las Vegas, but a standalone restaurant in a parking lot. And it was fantastic, too. It was very comparable to Sevierville.
Yeah.
But not... I think we really liked it because we were off the strip and we were away from the strip pricing and all that. Yeah. And I don't remember specifically, the giant beer or the free guac or anything, but it was a really, really good meal at probably half the price of what you could find on the strip.
Here's what we should do.
Yeah.
A goal of Cop Car Coffee.
Yes.
The Cop Car Coffee podcast.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Would be to try to get down to Vegas.
Oh, God.
And do a show from Hotel Jefe.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, we got to talk to them.
Your wife would have to let you go. And she'd
probably want to come.
You'd have to be okay with your household budget allowing you to go.
Yeah.
But my sister's off to Vegas this week coming up. You know what she's paying round trip for a ticket?
No.
You're not going to guess.
No, I'm not going to guess.
You should try to guess.
$900.
$525 Canadian round trip from Ottawa.
Really?
Yeah. Ottawa to Chicago.
That's just the flight, right?
What? That's just the flight.
Yeah.
That's just the flight. And she's probably staying for free because of her perks or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So Ottawa, Chicago, Vegas on the way, Vegas, New York, Ottawa on the way back. 5:20. She offered me a spot on the couch.
Nice.
I said maybe. I said maybe. But if so you know what I'm going to do to avoid that?
What's that?
Drop my stupid passport application off on Monday. So then I won't have a passport. I won't be able to go.
Oh, you'll tell her. Yeah, I can't.
Yeah, I can't
I'm waiting
go.
for
I don't
my
have a
passport. Yeah.
Anyways,
That's hilarious.
So couple.
But I think we should make it a goal of we have to contact them again.
So these are not insurmountable goals, DDT. Right?
I think they are because our track record of doing things is very low.
Your track record of committing to things is extremely low. Yes. When I say I'm going to Vegas, I'm going to Vegas. And I've been multiple times. Okay?
Yeah.
If you are serious, you will find a way to put $70 every 2 weeks into a piggy bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then in about 20 weeks, we could go to Vegas. Because you would have about $800, which would probably be enough for you to go for the weekend. That's it, right?
Yeah.
So the real question is, do you really want to? You do not.
Well, let's
leave
that a mystery.
Because I tell you, one of the nice times to go to Vegas is a little time I like to call Easter weekend.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, where it's 4 days. The weather's nice.
Yeah, but you're supposed to be going to church. It's Easter.
I went to church Vegas. Both times I went on Easter weekend.
I have options, right?
I doubt you would go.
My
but
options are Vegas.
Hang on. It's funny that DDT doesn't think there's a Catholic church in Vegas.
Well,
there is.
You could get married. You can go to the chapel.
Yeah, well, there's actual real churches too.
So my two options.
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Sudbury, Ontario.
Yeah. Check on your crypt. Okay? Your
Yes,
reserved crypt.
Exactly.
You know what? You could easily.
I gotta go. Yeah,
I
do have to go look at that. Actually,
that trip.
No, that's not even for me.
Yeah. So, and you think your wife can't handle a trip to Sudbury?
Oh, she could, but she'd be like,
"You don't need to go."
Why are you going to Vegas?
$800. Okay. You get your
dad to Vegas without me.
Why not? Yeah.
Because Commander Duff and I are going to do the show.
Yeah.
At the Hotel Hefe.
Oh, we'd have to go all the way up there to the Hotel Hefe, though.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a hike. It's a bit of a hike.
We have to.
You'd have to set all that up, which you probably would. You'd be good at that stuff.
Yeah.
How's our time? I don't think we're getting to the 2 picks this week.
We're over an hour.
Because of DDT.
Yeah.
We're going to save our picks, maybe?
Yeah, one last thing.
Yeah.
Before we wrap this injurious waste of time. Right?
It's never been so properly applied as today.
Exactly. Your hat.
Oh.
Your LA Dodgers ball cap.
Love this hat.
Got a comment from
a few comments at Tim's over that.
Yeah, exactly. You did. I think it's like too soon, dude.
I love my response. That's my response. I'm like, oh, is it too soon?
It's too soon.
And then I rousing back and forth. I'm like, yeah, buddy, I'm the biggest Jays fan you'll ever meet. So
I know.
Don't worry. It's more of a fashion statement, and I do like them actually. They're my National League team.
Okay, there you go.
Right?
Because you were down there a couple of years ago, and that's when you bought the hat, right?
No, I actually found it at work. Remember?
Oh, you found it at work?
I thought I told you this story.
No, you never told me.
I found it and kept asking.
There's a lot of things you don't tell me.
Is this anybody's hat? Is this anybody's hat? And I let it go. And I even thought it was a person's hat that I thought I saw wearing it. No, it's not my hat. So you know what? You wait, and then eventually it's time's up. I've got a new hat.
I try on jeans at the thrift store.
Yeah, we've heard this.
That haven't been washed, but you're gonna wear a hat that you don't know where it's been.
Jeans. Well, so what you do, right, is you.
Did you wash it?
The hats. Well, no, you keep the hat somewhere.
It could use a wash.
You keep the hat somewhere untouched for about 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay. If there's anything living in the hat, let me finish so you know.
Right. Yeah.
If there's anything living in the hat, it's not going to be living after 2 weeks because living things need things to live.
Right.
So after 2 weeks, it's like sterilized.
Good to go.
Let's just say sterilized, okay? And it's good to go.
So I want to point out.
Jeans that you buy at the thrift shop, not really the same because they're jammed in with everything else, and all it takes is a few bugs on one pair of jeans to get into every pair of jeans. eating the bacteria that's left over from the previous hosts of
let,
the genes.
Let me point out right now, keep the hat off for a second and look at the camera.
Oh, is my hair like you from before?
That's better.
When
you had the bangs.
Oh, no. That's hilarious.
You had the Dumb and Dumber.
I had the Dumb and Dumber.
It was chopped.
Anyways, yeah. DDT, I am always up for a trip to Vegas.
All right.
You know this. My sister knows this. That's why she keeps teasing me.
I know.
I have to remind her it's a little difficult. And my mom.
Yeah.
To just up and go to Vegas. I do like the idea, though, of just a weekend. 3 nights.
Sure.
You do not need 4 nights in Vegas.
No.
It's nice to roll, and the timing's great. Like, whenever you leave Ottawa, it seems you roll in early evening in Vegas. So you got that first night. You get 3 solid nights in Vegas in 3 days, and you come back.
There you go.
It's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah, but I do like pool weather in Vegas. So
yeah.
November's pushing it, actually. It's getting cooler there right now. But yeah, April, buddy.
All right.
Save a few bucks every week.
I'll see what I can do.
This $550 flight, that's
cheap, man.
I didn't realize it was that cheap.
That's pretty cheap.
But yeah, I want to stay somewhere nice. Maybe we do end up staying at the freaking Hotel Hefe then, because that's cheap.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get a nice pool there either, I guess.
Yeah, well, if it's not pool weather, then what's the difference?
You know what? You could stay at the Hotel Hefe.
Yeah.
And I could stay at Mandalay Bay.
Okay.
What is going on? Dude, I barely got Mexican restaurants.
Yeah.
Hockey costs money.
Yes.
Pick number 1,
Keep 'em
the
for
Beast
next week
in Me.
or next
Federal budget.
episode.
Pick number 2, Pluribus. Cosmos Chucks, Travel Apps, Expedia. We didn't get to half of that.
We never do.